One of the things that you might have noticed in the earlier videos is that Zorp provides an ability for you to write custom scripts in a lot of places. Like for example, instead of simply having a text over here, you can use a data from the data fields, or you can also use the way to write an expression. So this could be an expression, it could be a simple script that you can actually use that is present at a component level, that is also present in your automations, and it's present in a lot of places. Okay, and every time you see this icon, that's where you can write custom scripts which can evaluate in runtime and figure out what option needs to be applied over there. So the way you write custom scripts is you just click on this, it opens a JavaScript interface. So anybody who knows JavaScript can use it, or you can always use ChatGPT to configure any of these things. Now there are few options that you have. So you simply write whatever you want with the return keyword and simply hit run. It will show what is the result it is able to see. Now, you also watch out for what is the output format should be. So depending on where you are applying the output of this, the system will automatically recommend the right format here. Now, let's say I want to return hello world plus, let's say, the name of the user, hello world comma plus the name of the user. I need to insert the name. So I need to know what to type over here. An easy way to do this is click on this icon. It will show your data fields. You can click on tasks and click on logged in user. When I click on name, it automatically inserts a name. So this way, when I run the script, it shows how the format after the substitution of this variable actually looks like. This not only includes all the system variables, it also includes the custom data points that you have added as part of the application, the company information, and also the app components when it comes to the screen. So you will be able to use the data from the app components in that specific screen and use it here if you are running it within a screen. If you go to automations, you will be able to get the data of the previous APIs you have run or previous automations you have actually run. So that means I can call an external API, get the response, I can delete the response and run some custom logic on top of it. So you have all kinds of possibilities that are coming up after that. Now, one thing you've noticed is that the name is not my name, it's just some random text. So how do I actually fix that? This random text, everything comes from update from the test data. So click on update test data. You will be able to see that the system has generated some dummy data for you to test with for each of the fields that you have in the system. Like the system automatically also figures out what is the type of the data. Like for example, in the case of signature, it shows a dummy signature image. In case of these are all text fields. In case of ID proof, it is another image. And in case of, let's say, date, it figures out whether it should be date. Now, anytime you want to change something, let's say in this case we saw logged in user's name, instead of this, I can edit and change it to okay. So once I make the change, I can hit save. And if I run the script again, now it shows the right value. So it's as simple as that. So once you're sure, just hit save and you will start seeing that it is controlled, that label's value is currently controlled by Smart Script. Now if I go and click on preview, open the base workflow and so here we see hello world Pala. So that's coming from the script directly. So this is how the low code actually works. So not just within the screens, but if you go to something like automations. So within the automation, for each of the validations, you write an expression using the same script. And even actions, when you run something like an API action, everything from the URL, the error message, or even the body has the ability for it to run scripts. The response format, as I said, will be depending on what value you are actually adding over here. Okay, so this is how you can actually play around with some advanced options in Zorp, where you can write your own custom scripts across the platform to make it even more richer. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below the video.